murdered your father," Marjorie screamed, her shrill voice bordering on madness. "I saw him, Phelan. He stabbed the poor man who always loved his filthy little bastard more than you, his true son. Enough," Phelan thundered. He took a step toward his younger brother, and he could see the pain in his eyes, the anguish in his soul, just as he could see the blood on his shirt and on the knife in his hands. Of the 3 Romneys left alive in the room, only Valerian, the wild, reckless one, the one with no legal claim to the name, had actually loved Lord Harry. Only Valerian would truly grieve his passing. "Give me the knife, Val." Valerian moved across the room numbly, placing the knife in Phelan's large outstretched hand. It was warm and wet with their father's blood. Valerian raised his eyes to meet his brother's, and for once, his pretty face, the one Phelan had always teased him about, was pale and ugly with grief. "I didn't, Phelan," he said. "I heard your mother screaming and I—" "Liar!" Marjorie shrieked. "I saw you, you vicious little killer. I saw you plunge the knife into his heart." There was no dismissing the shock on Valerian's face as he looked at Lady Marjorie. "She's lying," he said desperately. "She's mad, Phelan. You know I couldn't have—" "I saw you," Marjorie screamed again, "and I'll tell everyone. They'll hang you. I'll make certain they do. Patricide is a crime against nature. You'll be hunted down like a dog if you try to run. You'll be dragged through the streets in chains. Stop him before he tries to run, Phelan. Kill him if you must." "No!" Valerian cried. "I won't run. I'll stay right here and find out who killed him. I'll prove it." Lady Marjorie had risen to her knees, and Phelan watched in numb shock as her blood-streaked skirts flowed against her thin body. "Do something, Phelan," she hissed. "Or they might not believe the truth. They might think you did it. Kill him before he runs away. If you don't, I will. I won't rest until he dies." Phelan moved then, grabbing his brother's arm. "We're leaving here," he said. "Come along." "I won't run," Valerian said again, stubbornly. It took Phelan only a moment to decide. In the distance, he could hear the servants coming to investigate Marjorie's screams. "Yes, you will," he said, "and I'm going with you." Chapter 1. Hampton Regis, Exeter. Fletcher Mowbray paused in the midst of his ruminations, staring at the sight of the young man walking down the narrow village street outside the best public house in Hampton Regis. It was the only public house in Hampton Regis, but since Mowbray himself was mine host, it would have been the finest, even if competition had been stiffer. It was early afternoon, the tap room was empty, and Mowbray had come out to take the summer air when he first set eyes on the stranger. Strangers weren't an uncommon sight in the small coastal village. Why, in the last month, there'd been that couple who'd taken lodgings up at Sutter's Head, not to mention the sailors who regularly passed through the port. But the boy walking down the street with deliberately casual grace was a different sort. He was a slight lad, looking to be not much older than 17 or 18. Any older, and there'd be something more than pale golden skin adorning his angular cheeks. His eyes were too large for his narrow face, and his lashes would be almost effeminate if it weren't for the fact that men seemed regularly more blessed than females when it came to eyelashes. He was delicately made,